Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better?
That back made me much stronger to see where I belong at.
So special.
From the bottom to the top I climb. Through the journey, no map, no signs. Every letdown, failure, every setback made me much stronger to see where I belong at. Through the doubts and tears I pushed through fears, chasing my dreams. That's the part that they never see. That's what it took to get up.
It's irreplaceable, yeah, so inspirational. Been like this since Genesis, guess it's just generational, yeah. Should be relatable, DNA, it was traceable. MJ fade away, nigga, I'm unfadable, yeah. Who's the GOAT, not debatable, I'm TB12. Become too easy, believe me, they wanna see me fail. But instead I explode like I'm CB4. Cause this other side's myself, wanna see me grow. Granted, on my feet where I landed. Stranger to this world, do I belong on this planet? Sometimes I feel lost, but always find a way. Fly away, little birdie, I ain't got the time today. Waking up early for the sun, dude. Having fun, making all your dreams come true. But is it yours or the American dreams? And what's the all-seeing eye over the pyramids mean? I need to know.
From the bottom to the top I climb. Through the journey, no map, no signs. Every letdown, failure, every setback made me much stronger to see where I belong at. Through the doubts and tears I pushed through fears, chasing my dreams. That's the part that they never seen. That's what it took to get up.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I grew up in the ghetto poor, then a son bitch. Now I rock Christian Dior. Got dumb rich, penthouse 60th floor. Little bum bitch, take trips with me on tour. She get dumb lit, French toast top of the mall. Cheese omelets, fresh squeezed oranges to pour. Repeat, amen, amen. We keep it lit, house smelling like Christmas trees. Big gifts in the garage, doing different speeds. Hitting different freaks, lick it if the kitchen clean. Got the pussy hissing, body glisten, call me Mr. Clean. A vicious me, for different things. Like getting between family and getting green. Nitty running city, hilly, crispy clean. Running with a crispy team, all about that Krispy Kreme.
From the bottom to the top I climb. Through the journey, no map, no signs. Every letdown, failure, every setback made me much stronger to see where I belong at. Through the doubts and tears I pushed through fears, chasing my dreams. That's the part that they never see. That's what it took to get up.
For you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Now the fever on fire, Wnba jam. Fast break, she on the move. Go hard, win or lose. Dog on the court, but show charm in an interview. Even though they all hating, even though it's all Caitlyn. Sorry, bust your balls, but this year gon' be heartbreaking. MVP, bad dad, logo 3-step bags. No look past, catch that. Nike couldn't check that. So check that, hating at the door. We in year 2 with the bait, and if she the GOAT. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble CC like Muhammad Ali. Shake the haters off like John the Liquidator. They games premature, should be baller than incubators. Keep putting ink to paper, keep signing for meals. If they try to lock you out, they'll be shining your wheels. Working at a car wash, cause most of them all wash. Claiming they the reason that most of us all watch.
Not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
For you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jamming. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, that's a plane. Nah, that's Angel Reese dropping turds on the game. Not working on the game, not deserving of the fame. Missing wide open lays like she played with a broken wing. Seemed hopeless, mainly Celeste couldn't fix it. We scream floopies, bang, that bang getting ridiculous. Tried to poke the bear, but we laughing cause she ticklish. Can't see me no man, CC, shoot it from a distance. Shoot it with persistence, do it so consistently. 6 overall with the fishing. See, still receive hate so persistently. Microwave their game, cook their game in an instant. Pinpoint pretty passes, do it with precision. And you can't see the difference, you tripping. Caitlyn is the type that can lift all boats, but poke holes and it's all she wrote. We want all the smoke. Caitlyn's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlyn's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlyn's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlyn's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Yeah. Top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. You know what we gotta do today, man. It's kind of CEO. We in the building. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We about to cook up. We got one hell of a fire show for you today. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of being sick and tired. Kind of CEO. You tired, big dog?
Man, I'm exhausted.
Exhausted. We in game one. Game one. And we already dealing with the BS that we left off dealing with from year one. Year one, we get eliminated from the playoffs by the Connecticut Sun, right? And then next thing you know, what happens? They come out, Alyssa Thomas and Dejanay Spicy, Freddie Krueger, Mustard Carrington comes out and, racial comments was being thrown at us and this, that, and the other. And we've been on Twitter and online. So that we left off with them doing that. Now we back year two, and we already back with the BS. Fans are being racial, and racial slurs are getting thrown out there at Angel Reese while she's shooting a free throw. What?
That's
now,
facts.
Before I let you ride, right? Before I let you ride, I want to play the sound from what they was talking about. Let me see. Let's go here to my Twitter real quick.
Yep.
Let's go to my.
I can't wait for the fans to see this, bro. I can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
All this nonsense they stirring up.
All the nonsense. And listen, the reason I put feeling black fatigue from the WNBA and Angel Reese, it's a new thing. I don't know if my chat know, but I see it's a thing on Twitter called black fatigue, where it's a lot of people like myself and others that's tired of black people playing the victimhood and doing all of this type of stuff, race baiting and just acting ignorant, not really holding ourselves accountable for nothing. So before we even dive into that, I'm gonna play this video that came across my Twitter, and this is the example of what people tired of black fatigue. Let's look at this.
Somebody give me the number. Who your general manager? Bitch, like I said, every time I come in here, you fucking yelling at somebody. I come here every day for my lunch break. Eat me, bitch.
Notice.
Damn, I didn't see this.
Hugging her. She got her big fat ass arm hugging around her big fat ass young son. And she talking about she come in here every day in the KFC. You coming here cussing her out with your son in your arm.
Bitch, you can say that shit walking away. Now, pick it up, bitch. Pick it all up. Pick it the
She's not done? Why?
Call the fucking police. Call them. Call them. Call them, Call them. Call them. I dare you. Fuck you. Fuck you, for. Fuck you, bitch. This how you get me.
Where their son?
Damn. I didn't see this.
See what I mean? And so what's your thoughts on that? I just played that. This is what I'm saying with black people, where we don't hold ourselves accountable. When we do, people start calling us coons and all that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and expound on it.
I think that just like I said, that right there just falls into the crazy black women category, the narrative, things like that. She's just proving it right. She's proving it right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Kenya Martin was saying, is like, regardless of what's going on, black women already have a narrative that is an angry black women. So, and when we start talking about Angel Reese, Kenya Martin's like, hey, you're proving everybody right. You're feeding into the angry black woman. I mean, and then seeing that video with your kid like that, this is the perfect example on why people have that narrative. It's not like it just happens once. And I saw someone in the chat. It's not just black women. I've seen a lot of people do that, but a lot of the times it's black women. They have that narrative of angry black women. And that's kind of what we just saw. And that's going to go into the topic we're going to be talking about today.
That's why I brought that up, right? Because again, like I say, we can have episodes or see so many of these type of things. Because I know that's a one-off. Now, that ain't a one-off. That's becoming the norm to see black people, black women acting out. We had the clip of if you haven't seen that neither, where they black people couple fighting on the Carnival cruise.
Yep.
Getting into fisticuffs with each other. Y'all supposed to be family. A young dude. So you seen that? You see, we just getting into it all over the place. Something that I'm starting to see more often with my own people than others. And when we see an Angel Reese get up and act out the way she does, and then you have a Tyler Marsh who will come to the podium and say she did what mostly all of us would do in that situation, and capping and caping for her instead of holding her accountable and saying, yeah, that's not acceptable. The reporter said, y'all had to calm Angel Reese down. He talking about, oh, that's a misrepresentation. You shouldn't say to calm. Like, what? Bro, you had to calm her down. That's exactly what y'all had to do. She lift her jersey all up out her shirt. She over there, ooh.
Do it again. One more time.
That's a misrepresentation, bro.
It's if I didn't look, she should be sending Aaliyah Boston some flowers, a thank you letter, because she was 2 seconds away from getting kicked out the league. She was gonna swing on Caitlyn. She would have hit Caitlyn, bro. She would have hit Caitlyn. Whether it would have been a hit or a shove or a grab, something was gonna happen if Aaliyah Boston didn't do that. It was 2 seconds away, and that could have got her out the league, depending on the severity of it. For sure. She needs to be thanking Aaliyah Boston. Because so imagine, we're already going through everything we're going through today in the past couple of days over the situation, over a goddamn take foul, everybody. If Angel Reese would have put her hands on Caitlin Clark, it would have been done. It would have been done.
It'd have been done.
Over. It would have been done.
Over with. Now I'm gonna play this other cat before we play the sound that was made. And he was talking about RG3. Hopefully this is the one. Hold on.
Let me make something clear while Pope is pulling this up. For everybody in the chat, first off, thank you guys for being here. But let me make this very clear. The monkey sound that everyone's blowing up on Twitter and social media, that is a edited video. So I just want you guys to all know that. Pope is going to pull it up. That is a edited soundbite from a streamer called Flight Reacts. I just want everybody to understand that.
Flight Reacts, that's his name?
Yeah.
All right, let's react to that in just a second. I wanted to, where is this joker at, man?
Duke Lambardi, appreciate the sub.
Here we go. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and kind of see your channel over at Game Day Hoops. He always bringing the ruckus to the situation. Okay, let's pull this up. Bang, bang. And this is what I mean by no accountability for black people and how black people will turn right around and be racist right to people who they like us. You know what I mean? Let's see. This dude right here, he's like an activist or something like that in the black community, supposedly. And that's really all I know. His name is Doc Holliday, but he's speaking on RG3 and how he don't like what he had to say about Caitlin Clark, which we'll get into that later too.
So RG Robert Griffin III, put out a tweet. I guess he was watching the WNBA game between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Well, not between them, but their two teams were playing each other. And there was a foul committed. And Robert Griffin III says he could see the hate that Angel Reese has for Caitlin Clark. He says he knows hate when he sees it. And said that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Now, I can enumerate the ways why that's dead ass wrong, and it's extremely dangerous and egregious.
Right there. I wanted you to say something about this right here, because what I'm about to say about it real quick is
I'll give my take.
Right. Let us count the ways. I want us to count the ways. That's what I meant. I want us to count the ways of the hatred from Angel Reese. First, let's start with following her all over the place at the national title game after they won the national title. Following Caitlin Clark, literally following her from like this type of thing, going into this, going into that. And then what she had to say when she went to the podium right after that with Monica McNutt and Ella Dunn shit and the other lady that was up there laughing about it and joking about it, and how she was saying, I wanted to do something else. I wanted to get in my bag on her, but I just did a little something, you know. See, I don't forget that. You understand?
Look, man, the girl doing all the following and all that, she was trying to make it a point. She was trying to get her point across. And anybody who plays sports, for you to play a full game and have energy to follow someone around and make sure you get this across in this right here for 10 minutes, yeah, you don't like that person.
You don't like that person.
You don't like that person.
And let's take it further. So what does she do when they get to the WNBA, when she talking about something about them all being on a charter flight? Not one person just got us these charter flights, and then another one where she goes, you know, everybody, they not just watching because of her, it's because of me too. All of that stuff stems from somebody being jealous of someone that creates the hate. So while this dude talking about it's egregious, it's this, as if there's not, like if we don't have a history of Angel Reese showcasing her hatred, her distaste for Caitlin Clark.
Absolutely.
One of them is, how do you know what hate looks like? How do you know that?
We don't know. Okay.
How do you know if it's hate, dislike, or I'm just pissed off at the moment? Or I'm competing and I'm mad I just got fouled?
Because we know the history, sir.
But RG me is supposed to be a journalist now.
What he forgetting is, yeah, he must have did his journalist work and understands the history of the
Exactly.
So for
Like
him to be
he's
a
not just getting on
journalist-
there talking.
Right. He not just talking. He know the history of the hate.
Exactly.
saying something like that, spewing something like that, is totally unprofessional. And he shouldn't be allowed on anybody else's platform saying stuff like that. Because I think
He
everybody
was on his own place. See, do your journalistic work, dummy. He was on his own platform. He was on his own damn platform with this white woman in the background. That's why you say it.
knows the death threats that Angel Reese has gotten and is still receiving because of
What you got to say to that, Connor? The death threat.
So let me chime in on this.
Yep.
So, and this is gonna be a full round of the WNBA right here. They want to be popular. They want to wear chains just like the men. They want the fame. They want the pay. They want all the positives that come with being a professional athlete, but they don't want the one thing that every other professional athlete has to deal with, and that's negative criticism. That's negative criticism. And that comes with Curry, Ohtani, every big time athlete you can think of. If you go to their social medias, there's going to be hate comments on there. A lot of them. They're going to get it every single day. You're going to have people who love you. You're going to have people who hate you. And that's just the reality of professional sports. See, here's the problem with the WNBA. They haven't felt that in the past 20 years. Why? Because nobody was watching. Now you got real basketball fans watching. You know, obviously Caitlin Clark's bringing those fans. And now they're watching, and now you're getting that criticism, and now you have a little bit of those trolls who like to see that they're getting a reaction out of you. And now it's, oh, poor Angel. Oh, oh, the fans this, the fans that. How dare you sit up here and try to bash the Indiana Fever fans, the ones who are even going to get you a chance at a higher CBA, the ones who are even going to get you a chance at a new practice facility, Angel Reese. The ones who are going to go to your stadium, your arena in Chicago, fly there and travel, not only go and buy tickets to the game, they're spending money at hotels in your city. They're going to be buying merchandise maybe in your city. They're going to be buying hot dogs, burgers, beers, paying for parking, all of that. So it's not just what the Indiana Fever. No. Everywhere the Indiana Fever travel, the fans are traveling and they're making an impact. Because whether that's ticket sales, whether that's, like I said, burgers, hot dogs, food, it's going to make a difference. So how are you guys sitting here going off on the Indiana Fever fan base over something that there's no proof about? There's no proof. Because I'll tell you this. Let's just say the Chicago Sky came out and put belt to ass on the Fever. None of this would be talked about right now. It's the fact that the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark beat you by 40 points and embarrassed you. Embarrassed you. Not even, I think every starter had under 13 points. They embarrassed you guys in there. And you guys want us to feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. I'm not an Angel Reese, one of the fans on Twitter, where I'm just, because I'm black, I'm rolling with only black players. Bro, we have Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, DeWanna Bonner, Natasha Howard, Sydney Colson, Tim, they're all black. Like, I support hoops.
Right. And that's where I'm like, where they keep saying all of this stuff as far as, oh, this is going, all this racial slurs are happening in Indiana. But Kelsey Mitchell black, like you just said, AB black. We had a lot of black players on our team last year. So you mean tell me none of them hear this stuff? We all in the same building, same arena, and they got fans that support and cheer for them who's black, but yet they gonna turn around and make racial slurs and sounds of monkey sounds and all of that to black people on the opposite team. And none of us Indiana Fever black players is hearing this. While we got Bree Turner on Trump self tweeting out, I'm in full support of this, which we're gonna dive into later. Bree, tell her
Yeah,
you
I'm
in
not even
hot.
ready for that one yet.
Yeah, you in hot pitch, please. Let's let this dude say some more silly stuff and cook back up on what he talking about.
Yeah.
Because of her rivalry with Caitlin Clark. It's just a rivalry. When two dudes in the NBA battle hard with one another and just say they hate each other, we don't give it this much attention. If two dudes in the NFL battle each other, we don't give it this much attention. But RG me, extremely reckless, because Angel Reese has been getting death threats from Caitlin Clark's fanatical fans.
Where's the proof of that? Hold on. Where's the proof of that?
Right. Where's the proof?
Where are the death threats?
And right, he's talking like and see, this is where it was. I'm glad you said that, because he just said what RG3 did was unprofessional and extremely reckless. But here he is talking like he know Angel Reese got death threats, like as if he's seen them, he witnessed it before on somebody on her Twitter feed or something like that. You don't have no evidence of it, but you saying it, and you said it more than once, like it's a fact she got death threats. Now, mostly all celebrities get death threats, man. That's for one. You don't think Caitlin Clark got death threats? We never hear about it. The fact that Caitlin Clark actually got a real threat. Somebody really came to her physically and was trying to do harm to her, or whatever the case may be, stalking her and all of that. So you want to talk like Angel Reese she don't have no evidence today. Nobody came up to her in person. This is all online, if anything. And again, no evidence of it, but you talking like it's a fact.
And real quick, let me touch on this, something that you brought up about what was said in the arena. Guys, when you're in an arena like the Indiana Fever, do you understand how loud it is in there? Like, really? Do you really know how loud it is in an arena like Gamebridge when the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark are playing? Like, there's no way the players from the Chicago Sky are hearing anything that is being said out there.
Unless it's
I'm
right
telling you now,
them.
you have to be like within 5 to 6 feet to hear something in an NBA arena. Right. There's no way. And like, going back to your point, if somebody's dumbass was loud enough to be saying, oh, this, that, and the third, there's somebody next to him who's going to recognize it and say something.
Correct.
Somebody's going to say something, especially if it's racial slur, guys. You guys are acting like the Indiana Fever fan base is pure white people. How is it that?
Yeah. Or just pure, like it's even white people that wouldn't stand that, because it's a lot of people coming
exactly
with their kids. So it's even white people that's not racist that ain't gonna just let you be like, hey, you monkey.
Yeah.
No, they'd be like, hey, yo, bro, like, relax. I got my kids here too, and we got black players on our team. So yeah, that's far-fetched.
I'm telling you, bro, everything from last year, the Alyssa Thomas statement, the Dejanay Carrington, the Fever fan base, this, the Fever fan base, that. Why is it always after we put belt to ass on y'all? Why is it never when you guys beat us, there's the problem with the fans? It's always when we put the belt to ass. It's almost like that's their excuse for losing the game. You guys lost by 40. I can really give a fuck about what you're talking about because I know there's no proof. It's just, there's an excuse. You want us to feel bad for Angel Reese when she didn't play well. I'm sorry. I don't have any sympathy for that, bro. They came out. They've been talking like they were big shit. They beat the Minnesota Lynx in preseason. Oh, don't sleep on us. Don't sleep on us. We ran through y'all. And now there's an excuse. I can't, bro. I can't.
Can't do it. Let's go.
I can't. It's crazy.
And fan is just short for fanatical fans. But that's what he choose to put out. And the fact of the matter, and I'm gonna be blunt as possible. White America Robert Griffin III, he wants to appease you all above anything else, above everything else.
Here goes. He want to appease you guys. How you know that, sir? How you know that? What makes you think? Because he got a white wife? Who? Again, this is what I'm saying. He just said earlier in the video, it's reckless, it's dangerous, it's all of that to say you know what hate looks like. So you mean to tell me you know what this dude, who he wants to appease? He rich, man. He been rich. He rich, man. He got a nice contract. He don't need to try to appease nobody.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. Come on, man. Just because he got a white wife. If a person got a white wife, they want to appease white people. No, man. People just seeing it for what it is. I don't even agree with a lot of RG because I don't even agree with a lot of what he be talking about.
But here's the thing: it's not just RG3 saying it,
right?
Look, let me tell you guys something, bro. This is how I know this is about a black and white thing. And me and Pope, we can mutually agree on what I'm about to say. I hate LeBron. Right. I hate LeBron. LeBron shouted out Caitlin Clark for a triple-double. I don't know if you went under his comment section. They are going at him. And it's all black women. All black women, black men talking about how are you not posting Angel Reese? How are you not supporting a black woman? Why are you supporting this white girl? Da-da-da-da-da. If Angel Reese put up a triple-double and they beat the Fever by 35, I might fuck around and say, hey, I don't even like you, but shit.
Right. Good job.
It's crazy to me, bro. Hey, we're gonna have to pull up the Cheryl Swoop stuff in a little bit too, man, because we got a lot of cooking on that one. A lot of cooking.
Okay, guaranteed. Got it. All right, we almost done with this dude. He actually ain't really talking about nothing but except for that how Robert Griffin want to appease white people.
Nah, he pissing me off.
Yeah, for sure.
Supporting negative stereotypes and negative tropes against people that look just like him. Because he wants you all's approval. So he'll dog his own. And he's not the only one.
Yeah. He'll dog his own. He dog his own. Angel Reese, who dogs her own self all day, night, and long. Let's get that out of here now. All right, so you say we need to let's pull before we pull up the Cheryl Swoop Cheryl Swoops. Let's pull up the sound that was made during the game versus Angel Reese. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Go over here and pull this up. But the sound that was made, that's why I was like, how do they get that with a monkey sound to even begin with an investigation? There's no way you can take what you heard and call that a monkey sound. Like, that didn't sound nothing like no monkey sound. But let's go. Let's bring it up right here, right now. No. Hold on. Slow down. Let's bring you to full screen. But no, I can't bring it to full screen. There we go. There we go. This is the sound that was made while Angel Reese was at the free throw line. Again, where is the monkey sound in that? Do that sound like a monkey to you? Connor, I can't hear you.
Was like stand in it.
Stand on business.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Right? Like don't walk away. My other issue was I also have always been taught when I played, go grab your own teammate. Don't come grab my teammate. So where Aaliyah Boston went over to Angel and was kind of like, we ain't gonna do that. Like, to me, you got to go get your own teammate. I didn't have a problem with the foul. I thought it was a hard foul. I thought the refs got it right, and then you keep on playing. I got issues with all the other stuff that came along with that, not that foul.
Kenyon, familiar with these situations. I think you've always been, like Cheryl said, you grab your own teammate because when you step in, things tend to happen when you try to mess with the opposing team's players. But
I'm sorry.
She was walking off.
But the other part of that is, where were Angel's teammates?
Can you see that again?
Can we watch that one more time?
Hold on, we did not speak on this yet. Kind of CEO probably had something happen, but he'll be right back.
Jordan was kind of like,
Hold on.
a hard foul. Yep, I thought the refs got it right. And to Angel's point, move off. My issue wasn't even with the foul, right? If you're going to foul somebody, I was always taught you don't give up an easy basket, period. And that's what I thought Caitlin did. My thing with that was, stand in it.
Stand on business.
Okay. Right? Don't walk away. My other issue was.
What do you mean stand in it? What do you mean stand in it? Don't walk away. Don't walk away from a fight. A dumb like Angel Reese trying to fight her over a hard foul, like you just said. You don't allow a person to get an easy layup. You foul them hard, period. So when you see this bull coming at you, outraged, looking like a dumbass, like she don't understand what a take foul is. What do you mean stand in it? So she's supposed to go from basketball player to now a boxer? You sound retarded. Hold on, let me see if my boy back though. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
You hear this woman talking about stand in it.
Oh, bro, it's going to get deeper. She said, I wish Caitlin would hit her. Or she said, I wish Caitlin would have turned around and smacked.
No.
My bad.
Yeah. We gonna read it. I ain't heard it.
All right, let's get it.
I want you to get into that one right there. Like, what do you mean stand on it? She fouled her hard. She seen her get up trying to be with the rah-rah. She walked away from her.
Here's my thing on it. Look, chat. Listen, chat. Caitlin Clark, that wasn't a hard foul to Caitlin Clark. That's why she turned around and walked away. Like, Angel, get your soft ass up and get on the free throw line and make your free throws. You lashed out, did all that nonsense just to get on the free throw line and miss a free throw? Not only did you embarrass yourself with that reaction, pulling your jersey up one more time. Are you crazy as fuck? One more time. Then you get on the free throw line while y'all losing and miss a free throw?
And miss a free throw.
Let's
check it out. See what she's talking about.
Because I also have always been taught when I played, go grab your own teammate. Don't come grab my teammate. So where Aaliyah Boston went over to Angel and was kind of like, we ain't gonna do that. Like, to me, you got to go.
Why is she lying though right here, Connor? What do you mean you've been taught go grab?
When have you ever been taught that?
Wait, because ain't no coach teaching that.
Ever.
So what you mean you've been taught? What team? Don't no coach say, hey, if we get into a scuffle, make sure you go grab your teammate. Don't go grab their teammate.
I heard it loud and clear from Coach Stephanie White. We will protect each other this year.
Correct.
I mean, here's my thing on the foul. If Caitlin Clark didn't do what she did, I would have expected Coach Stephanie White to get in Caitlin's ass. You don't just watch a player get a free layup. No, you put your hand in there and you either swipe the ball, which she got some of the ball. It's not like she just went and fouled her. Obviously, she went in there with intention. See, there's a difference when you go and you try to swipe for a ball and you go in there with intention. Caitlin Clark went in there with intention to put your ass on the line. Like, you're going to have to go earn it, which That's a good foul. You want to know why? Because if she was open for a layup, that's 2 points. She went on the line and made 1 free throw. So we held her to a 1 point, what do you call it? Possession. A 1 point possession instead of a 2 point possession. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a good foul. And anybody would say that's a good foul. Which realistically, you could have let her shoot that shit. 9 times out of 10, she gonna clank it off the rim. So it's they crazy, bro.
Get your own teammate. I didn't have a problem with the foul. I thought it was a hard foul. I thought the refs got it right, and then you keep on playing. I got issues with all the other stuff that.
How you thought it was a hard foul and you didn't have no issue with the foul? The refs got it right. They got it wrong. They called it a flagrant. That's wrong.
Came along with that. Not that foul.
But Kenyon, familiar with these situations. I think you've always been, like Cheryl said, you grab your own teammate. Because when you step in, things tend to happen when you try to mess with the opposing team's players. But
I'm sorry.
She was walking off.
But the other part of that is, where were Angel's teammates?
Can we see that again?
Can we watch that one more time, please?
Like, Caitlin was walking off, so there was no need for nobody to grab her.
But don't grab my teammate.
Well, I dig that. I hear you in that regard, but there was no need for the guard grab Caitlin. Caitlin was walking off.
But Aaliyah actually kind of.
Yeah.
And Cardozo.
Angel a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Where's
like, bro, I be wanting to shut up, Cheryl. Like, damn, we get it. Just wear an Angel Reese shirt at this point. God damn.
Right.
like shit.
AB talking about she kind of look, AB is.
It wasn't even that bad. Angel's force made it look that bad. All she did was one of these.
AB right here, just doing like this. You can see
it's really a double. If you look at AB's arm, it's on Caitlin.
Yeah,
it's a separation.
Caitlin, she actually pushed Caitlin down more.
Yeah,
and then
Kelsey Mitchell grabbed her.
And then she held at the same time held Angel back because look at her face. She look at the face on her face. She looking real dumb.
I got no issue with none of it. It's just basketball soft as hell right now. On both sides.
Listen to this.
That's not a flagrant. Hard foul.
Damn flagrant foul.
Angel's push was a lot harder.
Yeah, well, it was. Not the initial part, but Caitlin later on pushed her. It was.
I'm talking about
the push before to get
Angel's push on
they've called.
They're just trying to get control of the game. That's not.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't trying. Listen, they've called softer flagrant fouls in the NBA.
I said it's all soft.
So that's a flagrant foul.
That's not.
Okay.
Okay. That's a flagrant foul. Okay.
Fuck.
Go back.
Man up there nah, man.
Bro, you got 3 ex-NBA pros telling you that is not a flagrant, telling you, it's not a flagrant. And Cheryl's up there, yes it was. Bro, she doesn't like Caitlin Clark, and it's very clear.
Very clear.
Very clear.
That's why she got
very cleared. Yeah, man. She's something different.
Go back to the beginning. Go back to the first part
of the game. And
Angel's foul right here. That was
harder.
No, Angel.
That's more.
But they didn't call that.
Howard in the back, 2 hands.
She did push her. They didn't call that.
Caitlin appears to be pointing out.
She did push it. They didn't call that. So what did they didn't call that? But should that been a flagrant foul? Since you called what Caitlin did a flagrant foul, should that be a flagrant foul? Since it was a harder push, I would think.
Out that call before. Don't do the take foul.
You got to look at the different angle. The initial foul, I was like, no, it wasn't.
You don't think it's more of a flop?
So show all the different angles. I didn't.
Listen, that's where you know you lost. When you show all the different angles.
Show the angles. But hold on. How about the angle 1 second before when she put 2 hands on Natasha Howard?
Yeah.
And pushed her. And I think, if I'm being honest, I think Clark saw that like, hello, you're not seeing this?
Right.
You're not. Now let me go get my hands in there because you're not getting this easy layup. It's clear as day. And I want you guys to really listen on what Kenyon is about to say. Kenyon's about to humble Cheryl right now. For sure.
Let's do it.
think it was a flop.
Hey, I
But-
feel
like Angel.
I love
Keep going.
Huh?
You're
strong
game.
as shit. I seen the Thomas push.
Look at all that. Come on.
Yeah, that's
You seen the what?
that Thomas body slam, and I'm like, okay, that was a real foul.
Oh, for sure.
And you feel like Kayla should have stood on business there.
It's just foul. Yeah.
Stood on what business?
Come on.
So you
walk
didn't
away?
see Caitlin push?
Yeah, that's so she ain't trying to fight. So
Somebody
what
that's
business
strong.
y'all wanna
Somebody
squabble up? Can you?
know what I mean?
No,
Somebody
leave
that's
it open.
solid.
No.
Somebody that's solid. That right there doesn't make them push. Like
Okay,
you gotta
so
open
then-
up. That's like the Embiid. That's that Embiid flop where I'm trying to sell this.
So here's
Foul.
my thing, right? Like you're saying that's not a flagrant,
No.
and I think it depends on the
hard-
angle and all that those things.
Hard foul.
But my thing is, had Angel or anyone else done the exact same type of a foul to Caitlin, the storyline is different.
No,
Well,
it's
I don't
not.
know. Okay.
Pause it.
Yep,
Pause
yep,
it. No, it's not
Go ahead.
different. No, it's not different because they did it to Caitlin Clark all last year. And what did Caitlin Clark do? She got up off of the ground and she went on the free throw line and knocked down the free throws like a professional athlete. She went to the media. She said it's just a regular foul. It's a basketball play. Let's move on. That's the difference between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark right there. That's the difference.
And let's say the difference between the fans calling it out and whatever, because it would have been different in this sense. It's too many of y'all trying to take her out and showing too much hatred toward her. She don't show hatred towards y'all. So the fact that it would have been something because it's always something with y'all. So whether she getting slapped in the back of her head by Angel Reese, whether she getting ran over like a Mack truck by Diamond DeShields.
Yeah.
Whether she getting poked in her eye by Dejanay Carrington. Whether she getting cheap shotted in the back of her spine by Kennedy Carter. Whether she getting illegal screened by Breonna Stewart. Well, it's so many, it's so much of it. The most flagrant fouls was called versus Caitlin Clark in the league. Y'all had mostly all of the calls that was flagrant, 1s and 2s, was versus Caitlin Clark. So it's
Facts.
a difference if something happens to her in that situation because you bitches really be hating on her.
Oh no, it's clear hate. And you will never see somebody from the Indiana Fever bench applaud that type of play. How Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky applauded Kennedy Carter cheap shotting Caitlin Clark. You will never see that from the Indiana Fever bench. You won't see it.
No. You wouldn't
That's
have
not
seen
basketball.
Caitlin
That's
Clark.
not basketball.
You wouldn't have
That's
seen
not
Caitlin
basketball.
jumping up, clapping, and cheering that on neither. Not at all. Y'all despicable, classless, and I'm telling you, it's terrible.
Okay. Here's the problem.
It is.
With these. If we're gonna
I go
talk,
back to last year though, Gil. Like everybody was like, "Oh my God, they're trying to take Caitlin out." No, like they were just hard fouls.
but it's still body
No. There was a lot of them was called flagrant 1s and 2s.
size.
But the story, no, even from guards though.
What I'm saying is a guard, like if a guard, if I got to try to foul him to stop him, my hit on him has to match his power. So if he's trying to go for the dunk, I got to really grab on him to wasn't. If I'm trying to go up, any hit from him, I'm hurt.
Correct. What he just said, I gotta stop that right there. See, because Gil, that was genius, and I was just telling. That's evident, right? If you a guard, Caitlin Clark's 6 foot, Angel Reese 6'4", and you doing a take foul where you don't want her to get an M1, you're going up against a post, somebody bigger. So you got to put a little extra, which Caitlin didn't even do. The gun show, either that's a super flop or Caitlin super solid, and you ran into a little brick wall when she bopped you. Oh my God, yeah, you really in the weight room. But I'm just like, when you smaller to a bigger, you got to give her, you got to make sure you wrap up strong, tough before you get hurt and put in the basket.
Well, I'm going to be honest too, man. Angel Reese is like, her lower half is like she's not developed into her body or something.
Baby dramatic.
And this goes back to history. How does she keep hurting her wrist, her hand? Because she's falling all over the floor every time she goes up for a layup. She's kicking her fucking legs out. She's falling all over the place. She's spinning around, twirling and shit. Like, you have a history of throwing yourself on the ground, Angel. Let's be honest. You have a history of it. It's all over the internet. Your lower half, it's like, do you not have a strength coach? Because you're a professional athlete. How did a little ass point guard like Caitlin Clark come in there with one hand and get in there? Which, if we slow down the content, we slow down the video, Angel Reese did that sloppy ass jump hop step where she hopped into the defender. So it's like she went into contact too. So we got to see it both ways. It's not like Angel Reese just went up and she didn't see Caitlin. You saw Caitlin and you did that little dippity dip shoulder that you always do. And you, with that slow ass hop step, and then you fell to the floor. And then you flop. How the hell did your left arm and right arm flail your ass all the way like this? How? Like, come on, y'all. Like, let's be real, man.
She's so full of it.
So is there not a rule, it's a question, of if you're not making a play on the ball, it's a flagrant?
Man, come on.
That was a play on the ball, though. It was
Like, man, this what I'm. Man, what? Okay, go ahead.
Go for the ball.
You're holding the home.
She didn't go for the ball.
So if I give you a and one, then what?
She didn't go for the ball.
So I'm supposed to give you an and one?
No, it's a hard foul.
Yeah, so it's not a flagrant.
But she didn't go for the ball.
Yes, she did.
Well, but
Yes, she did.
the ball's on the left side.
Okay,
The ball is
can you
on the
show
right
it
side.
again?
The ball
She
is
didn't
on
go
the
for the
left
ball.
But that's what I'm saying.
Can you show the?
Let's watch it one more time, please.
Remember, she's left-handed, so she's coming across her right side.
She hit the ball.
She did not hit the ball. She grabbed her right arm.
Okay, grab the right arm.
The ball's in the left hand.
Your arm,
She didn't go for the ball.
arm and hand part of the ball.
Another angle coming, right?
It seemed like the Sky bench was more ready for whatever.
She didn't get the ball. She didn't hit the ball.
Hey, yo. Maybe Angel Reese needs to hire Cheryl Swoops. Maybe she needs to do that.
She already did.
Because, God damn, Cheryl.
She's got her in her back pocket. There's
My
no
goodness.
way it's dumb.
She didn't even go for the ball. She didn't even go to the ball.
She didn't go for the ball.
How did the ball just fly out of Angel Reese's hand then? Come on, man. So here's my thing. If Caitlin went in for her right arm or whatever, if Caitlin's going at this direction, how did your arm swing all the way this way? I don't understand the logic.
Wow.
It's not making sense.
None. She didn't. You got 3 guys telling you. 4 really.
4. We be leaving out Josiah up there.
Leaving out Josiah. 4 guys telling you. And it's right here up on, they got this little big screen right here. That's nice. It's right here. You can clearly see
Then the actual players on the court.
The Sky bench wasn't ready for that.
They were not.
Look, right here. She hit the ball. Oh.
No, all arm.
I thought that was a ball.
Yeah.
Here's how I know it's not a personal
so
foul.
this is my thing. She wouldn't go do it, but
it's not a personal foul, man.
Swipe the crawl, but it's both on. In a different life, in a different time, if Caitlin would have turned around and just slapped the shit out of him. Bitch, back up. Bow.
I wish she would have done it.
I would have been like,
I wish she would have done it.
You ever seen Pitbull on a
Y'all hear that?
Wait,
Y'all hear Cheryl Swoops, right?
Yeah.
I wish she would have.
Well, let me see. Let's see.
Tell Sophie Cunningham that, Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah.
Tell Sophie that.
Yeah, she want to fight. She want to fight.
But I would have. Swipe the crawl, but it's both on. In a different life, in a different time, if Caitlin would have turned around and just slapped the shit out of him. Bitch, back up. Bow.
Hey, he want to see Caitlin slap her. And look, Kenyon don't like Angel. People really
he
don't like
don't.
her low key. And they know, especially real hoopers. They with all the antics, and they see how she just missing easy bunny layups, and she talked this talk, but never walked the walk. Real hoopers don't respect that. And so Kenyon said, he basically said, I wish in a different lifetime Caitlin just would have slapped the shit.
Yeah, so it's just because, like, man, y'all talking all this. Damn, I wish she would have just turned around and slapped the shit out you. Fuck it. Because you making it seem like she wanted to hurt Angel so bad. Come on, man. She had no intention to hurt that girl, man.
Man.
Angel Reese, you so big and bad from Baltimore.
I wish Caitlyn would have been noodling on her ass too. I wish bomb right in her mouth, shut it up because
it's like, bro.
Yeah, Angel, you're not tough. You're not tough, girl. Okay? This is ridiculous.
Like I'm not trying to stir the drama, but it's like, dog, it's almost like y'all making it seem like she should have just did it.
Right.
Cause damn. She clearly turned away and walked away. She thought, and she's like, oh, what happened? Where was the bench? The bench probably didn't think it was that bad. If you look at Haley Van Lith, she clapped for Angel to get on the free throw line. You drew a foul, Angel. Now, Caitlin Clark has a personal foul. You have an opportunity to make 2 points. I don't understand it.
Not at all.
I wish she would have done it.
I would have been like,
I wish she would have done it.
You ever seen Pitbull on a chihuahua?
Hey,
That's never gonna happen. That's
back up.
Fire. Your question for you. How you like that?
He's so offended. That was never gonna happen. That was never gonna. I wish.
Bro, this is exactly why she's not commentating no more.
I wish she would have did it.
That's back up. Fire.
Let me tell you guys why.
What's your reaction? No big.
Let me tell you guys why she's saying that. Because she thinks Angel Reese could beat Caitlin Clark's ass. That's exactly why she's saying, I wish she would have did it.
Yeah.
I'm just letting y'all know. That's exactly why Cheryl Swoops is saying this.
Yeah.
So who really has the intention right now? Who really has the hateful intention?
Hey, listen, the only way they can get a W is hopefully Angel can beat her in boxing. Cause damn sure basketball, she ain't got a chance in hell.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I couldn't even see Angel Reese throwing no punches.
I wish she would have.
Like, let's be honest. Caitlin Clark, she will probably put in more serious work as a boxer than Angel Reese.
Oh, for sure. Come on.
Angel Reese is too frail for all that. She nah. Now, Marina Mabry or somebody like that, okay, we can have a boxing conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Angel Reese is like that. She wants to be a little doll. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be like a...
Yeah, she's too loud. People that's way too loud like that. Act like that. Yeah.
Big deal?
No. They don't mean it.
Okay.
That means every foul we done fouled Shaquille O'Neal.
I know who he is.
That's the flagrant.
I know who he is. He don't mean it.
We done jumped on this nigga back everything.
I get ready to go up.
You're saying you know who he is. He didn't mean it. So if you don't know who it is, your reaction's different?
No, I just depends on who it is.
You know what? I'm shocked that Caitlyn even did that.
Like, if I foul somebody that way, I'm going to get they're going to react like Draymond fouled, right?
What'd you say?
I'm shocked that she even fouled her like that, though.
Why?
That reminds me of when Draymond gets fouled.
Yeah.
Why? But that's not, like, why are you shocked that she fouled her that way?
I don't know. It's just because I feel like she knew this was coming. This would have came. She don't really do that.
You think Angel was going to jump up like... What starts it is Angel jumping up. Like that. If Angel just gets her foul and walk off, nobody...
like that. Do she foul?
But Gil, you know, in a game, when you get fouled that way, and especially if you're losing by 25 or 30.
They was losing by 13. Shut that shit up. So all that, when people say, oh, yeah, they try to give her that excuse. She's down by 35, so it's frustration. Her team... You down by 13. It's a whole entire quarter left. You got a whole fourth quarter left. There's no way I'm thinking or feeling like we out this game. At that time, it got worse actually after that. Then we took fuck the belt. We put it up and grabbed the extension cord from off the back of the speaker and started whooping the extension cord to ass. Yeah. Yeah,
Facts.
We started extension cord to ass when you were straight out the sauna sweating, and boy, got your ass sting you.
Yeah, but I'm saying
they're down 14 at that point.
Okay, 14.
Good job.
There are two things you're gonna do. You either gonna just stay on the ground and be like, "Oh, I got hurt," or stay on the ground, or you're gonna jump up like she did. Like it's two things you're gonna do when you get fouled that way, and especially if you're losing by 25 or 30.
You gotta add that in.
Yeah, but I'm saying
they're down 14 at that point.
Okay, there are two things you're gonna do. You either gonna just stay on the ground and be like, "Oh, I got hurt," or stay on the ground, or you're gonna jump up like she did.
Yeah.
Like it's two things you're gonna do.
You know, it's jump.
It's two things you're gonna do. You're going to jump up like she did, or you're going to get, just go to the line and make your free throws. Most cats, you found me in that situation. That's a nothing burger. That's a nothing burger. I'm not worried about it. I'm not crying at all. It could be a player that I don't like. I'm gonna just let them know, yeah, you can't stop me. You had to foul me. I used to like when people found me. It would tell me because you can't hold me. And I would tell him that. I fouled a dude out one time in high school, and as he walking back to his bench, I put my arm around him before I went and shot my free throws and just told him in his ear, it's okay, man. A lot of niggas can't guard me. Go sit
That's
down.
what you're supposed to tell him.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He was mad. He like, get off me, man. I'm like, it's all good, baby. Go and sit down. Watch me from over here. Do what I do.
Yeah, she's right. She's lucky McCants wasn't there. You right, Ryan? For sure, because McCants would have went off on her.
Oh.
Yeah, and even later on in the video, she was like, Gil was like, oh, you need to go rewatch it. She's like, no, you need to go rewatch it. Like, they were really pushing a button with her. Like, she was really, really mad.
Really mad, yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. And so.
How the fuck did the Dallas Wings lose again? They were winning the game. I don't even want to talk about them. They 0-2.
No, we can.
How do you lose?
Paige Buckler.
They played her 36 minutes. They played her 36 minutes tonight. And they lost. They were winning the game versus Storm. What happened?
Dallas barbecue wings. Shout out to Duke Lombardi in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rebecca, shout out to you in the chat, making it live. Adrian Bowman in the building. So, we in here, man.
Let me see what we got. What else we got on here? Hold on. Let me see, man. Let me cook it up real quick with y'all.
Yeah, we live, y'all. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel on both channels. We got Game Day Hoops, kind of CEO in the building, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe.
Paige had 19. Let me go back to the stats. Paige had 19. She shot pretty well. She shot well. She had a decent amount of assists. Yeah, she had 19, but she played 36 minutes. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out their roster. Like, they were talking like Dallas is supposed to be so good. Enrique shot 2 for 14 today.
Oh man, Enrique has been tripping lately.
And I'm not saying that's gonna be normal Enrique. We all know Enrique can hoop.
We know Enrique can hoop.
But I gotta watch the film. I wonder if they took the ball out of her hands this game.
Enrique was chucking like crazy. Enrique 215, 0 assists. Oh, that's terrible.
Alyssa Smith had a decent game. 12 points. Yeah, that's the problem. If Alyssa Smith is your second scorer, you guys ain't doing much this year. Your second leading scorer if Alyssa Smith is your...
How many assists Paige have?
She had 8.
8? Oh, okay. Paige had a game.
No, that's not bad. That's a good game. That's a good game.
Paige had a game. But yeah, they who did we play again today? I mean, not we. Who did they play
the
again?
Storm. They played the Storm. But I got to look at
how did the number 2 pick look? I'm gonna go watch it. Don't even.
Oh, Malongi.
Yeah. I wanted to see how she looked out there.
She played 1 minute, bro.
What?
She had 2 points in 1 minute.
Wowzers.
Wowzers.
She must have tweaked something. But yeah, we got our game coming up tomorrow, right?
We could talk about that for sure.
Versus Atlanta Dream for sure. Want to get your thoughts on that now. In Atlanta Dream, we got them back-to-back games. And so I know they gearing up to be all they could be, play their best ball. They don't want to go down 0-3, 0-2. You don't want to go down 1-2 and try to climb out that hole. So I know they're going to try to bring their best. They're going to be on their best game.
For sure.
Probably in the preseason. Preseason is preseason, but we handled them pretty swell in the preseason.
I think we controlled the game. This is what I really liked about that game when we played them. We trusted our backups in the fourth quarter, and that's when Lexi was balling.
Yeah.
That's when Lexi was coming off the. This is how. I'm not even going to say this about them and that coach. So Lexi Hall, we pretty much ran the same play over and over and over again, and we burnt their ass in the fourth quarter. Lexi Hall show, doing her thing, coming off those picks, hitting that nice jump shot that she does, and it was good. It was good. It was a good game. I'm not even going to talk too much about them, talk too bad about them. I think what's going to happen tomorrow, we got a 4 p.m. game. Obviously, they're going to try to come out, be physical, majority of the team is black, obviously, with the situation, what's going on with the Angel Reese and the Caitlin Clark. They're going to try to come out and be physical and make a statement. And, obviously, Taina Hapopo, she came and did her thing. So now that's like Caitlin's kryptonite or whatever to them. I'm not going to say they're not talented, bro. The Atlanta Dream got some players. Obviously, when you have a Ryan Howard on your team, you got a shot. She hasn't been playing. That's the thing. She's due for a 30 piece.
Due for 30 piece,
and it's gonna be a swaggy 30 piece too. So it could be versus us, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. It could be. If Ryan Howard shows up, she's the one who could give us a problem for sure. And then when she plays well, Alicia Gray is gonna feed off that. So we got to come in and play tough, do our thing, bring the defensive presence, do what we do. Coach Stephanie White's going to bring those rotations. If we can have AB doing what she does, be dominant, run that pick and roll, be smooth. I think Kelsey Mitchell's going to have a good game. She didn't have the best game, but she still gave us 19 points. Caitlin Clark, she could have a better game. We're going to have Sophie Cunningham back. You know what I'm saying? Wnba Bonner, she didn't shoot that well. She shot 2 for 9 from the field. I think she was a little shell-shocked with the arena and the fan base and just the overall lights, the big lights. She's a pro, but you with the big dogs now. You know what I'm saying? This is the bright lights. You know what I'm saying? This is the bright lights right here.
This like the Laker organization.
Yeah. So I think Wnba Bonner gives us 15 tomorrow.
Yeah.
For sure. I think DB gives us 15 tomorrow. We get her settled in. Natasha Howard, she's going to do her thing. And I see us pulling out the game. I'm not going to say we're going to put up a 40-piece win. This is going to be more of a playoff environment, I think, tomorrow for sure.
Righteous.
Yeah.
I'm going on a limb and say belt to ass.
Belt to ass. Okay, I like it.
Ass. Montgomery, is that her name?
Are we away?
No, we at home. We at home.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, we at home. Then we play them the next game.
At home. Over there.
Over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
well, I don't have a belt right here, but shit.
I got a 30 piece.
I thought we were playing at Atlanta. In Atlanta.
Yeah, no. We home. We home and we feeling the fever on fire. The WNBA, they can do all the investigating they want to do, but we gonna continue to keep putting belt to ass, no problem. We gonna continue to keep putting.
They talking about DB.
Sophie might return, hopefully. Yeah, is it a official that Sophie's returning tomorrow?
It's not, but here's my thing.
Game day decision.
Let's not even rush it.
Oh yeah.
Let's not even rush it.
Yeah, no, get all the way right. Yeah.
Well, we're so deep that it's like, Sophie's a big piece, though. I'm not gonna lie. Sophie brings a lot to the team that a lot of people are gonna start to realize. Her energy alone, the way she can come off a screen, she's another 3-point shooter for us. She's one of the best cutters that we have. By the way, guys, Sophie Cunningham is one of the best slashers on this team. For sure. She's going to be an easy target for Caitlin Clark this year. I can see her and Caitlin Clark connecting about 4 times a game. Easy.
Damn. Yeah. What's crazy, I didn't even think about, I just lost my train of thought. But we definitely going to have fun when Sophie get back. It's going to look even more ramped up than it did. Because like you said, she is one of the best. She's one of the best wings in the league. I think she's this year and going, I think she's going to be at her prime like this year. Like the other years, because she, 27?
Sophie's either 27 or 28, but you're right. She is, and it's not even just about being in her prime. She's just in a better situation for herself.
True.
You know
But
what I'm
even her
saying?
game, I think her game is gonna be. You know how people get better and better every year. So
Yeah.
they don't get. She only been in the league 5 years?
Yeah.
Because you come in the league at
7
22
years.
years old.
I think 7 years. No, 6 years, 7 years. No,
Something
no,
like
6
that.
years.
But she
6
only
years. I think.
because you come in the league 22 years old. So if she 27 right now, that's only 5 seasons.
Okay, so
You know
5
what I mean?
seasons.
But it could be 6. It could be 6. Something around there. Like as you said, she can be 28.
Yeah, this is year 7 for her. I think.
This year 7.
Yeah. I think this is year 7 for her. I believe.
27. Let's see. Somebody say 27, and she's taking this movie seriously.
It's not even just that. He's right. Adrian Bowman. Shout out to you, my guy. I see you all the time, by the way. This is a loyal subscriber right here. Adrian, because I see him on your stuff a lot and my stuff. This guy right here, he's a real a fan right here. I see him on all over. So shout out to you, my guy. So what I want to say is this. Sophie Cunningham is going to have a breakout season, and you're absolutely right. And the reason she's going to have a breakout season is because she has a new why. She has a new motivation. She has a new spark to her game, to her profession. You know, when you work in the same job for 7 years, you in the same position, you doing the same thing. It's the same thing with her. She was in an offense that was geared for Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner, BG, that she wasn't even an option when it comes to the offensive end. So this is why I kept telling people, stop looking at her stats so in depth on the point side, what she did with the Mercury.
Right.
She wasn't in a set offense for her. And I'm not saying she's in a set offense for her now, but we're in a motion offense where everybody's going to get touches.
Correct.
Everybody's going to get touches. So I saw her training videos this season, all her interviews, just everything. You could tell she has a new joy for the game. Just like with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler got tired of being in Miami. He lost his joy. So now he's with the Golden State Warriors. He got his joy back. So I can kind of see the same thing with Sophie Cunningham. She's excited. The fans love her. If you look in the arena, I don't know if you saw, I saw number 8 a lot. A lot.
Yeah, she's a fan favorite.
She's a fan favorite. So she's gonna go out. She's gonna want to ball out. She's gonna want to show out. She's gonna want to bring the energy. She's gonna want to play tough, and she's gonna have a great year, bro. Great year. Besides all the dog. My bad. I'm over here reading the chat. Besides all the defensive presence and everything, she could average 12, 13 points this year. 14 points.
Yeah, I see her averaging 15. I think she's gonna take over for DeWanda Bonner for real and really get in there. I think she's going to do something amazing this year. That's why I say, like, not only everything you just said is all true, like, you get better as a basketball player every year, especially as you get older. And so
100%.
I think even if she was in the Phoenix Mercury, I think this would have been one of her best seasons, even if she was on a different team, just because her game, I think, is about to take off to where she might want it to be. But on top of, now I think it's going to be a little steroidish, because I think she's going to get an All-Star. This might be her first All-Star appearance. Has she made an All-Star team yet? Let us know in the chat if you know. Sophie made it. I don't think she has.
No.
So I think she's going to play at an All-Star level this season. That's the steroids of her being on Indiana Fever.
She could win 6th man of the year.
For sure. I think
I think she, out of 44 games, I think she can't start more than 6 games. If she starts more than 6 games, she won't qualify for 6th man of the year. I think it's something, there's a percentage where if she starts too many games, like same thing that happened with Russ. He started too many games for Denver where he didn't even qualify for the 6th man of the year.
Okay.
You know, and guys, I don't know if you know, Sophie's coming, she's healthy right now. I don't know if you guys know, Sophie was wearing that brace on her arm. You know, she was coming out of surgery, I believe. So she was dealing with an injury. I think maybe she shattered her elbow or something. You guys let me know in the chat. I think she shattered her elbow or something like that. Something like that for sure.
Oh, now I'm about to go over. Before we get out of here, let's touch on one of our players feeding into the BS of the league investigating. Where is she at?
Bring it up.
Try to bring it up.
What's going on, chat?
Let's see. It is Bree Turner. Yeah. Oh, there she go. The league investigating.
Oh, tomorrow's game is at 7 p.m.? No, it's at 4 p.m.
Yeah, but it's 6 p.m. Probably for you, 4 or 5, 6 for Central Time, 7 p.m. for Eastern.
Oh, got you.
So yeah. So yeah, that's 4 for you, 6 for me, 7 for them. Let's get over here. Boom, boom. See, Bree, man, I was starting to like you, Bree. I was starting to like you. You was in the gym. You was had your head down, your lunch pail. You was going to work, and then bam. Soon as season starting, some allegations come out against your own fan base. Here you are. I am in full support of the league investigating potential bigoted behavior directed at players. If something is found, I hope the appropriate actions are taken. If nothing is found, I still believe it's better safe than sorry when it comes to player safety / welfare at arenas. Go ahead. What you got to say about that? And I'll chime in after. Man.
So before we even get to the tweet, I'm gonna say this, man. Bree Turner is an Indiana Fever. I was coming around on her. You know, I was very harsh on her the very first interview just because there was a little bit of stuttering and I didn't know much about her. But I've came to grow some type of love for the girl. I see, like you said, she's put in the work. She's showing that she wants to be there. She's showing that she's a true pro by being in the gym constantly with the girls, constantly. She's not shying away from the moment. She's trying to get better. She's working on her craft. She's doesn't seem like a selfish person on the court. She doesn't seem like she's very ball dominant. She seems like she's a role player and she understands that and she's going to play her role. I do like what I've been seeing. She came down the court at a fast pace and dished off that nice pass to Tim for her first bucket of her rookie season and her pro career. But what I would say is this goes back to everything we've been talking about in this live. If Bree Turner didn't have a history of all the things she said last year, we wouldn't even be analyzing this right now. But the fact that Bree Turner has a history from everything she said last year, now we're talking about this because it falls into everything that she was doing last year. It almost seems like she waited to make the final roster to let loose. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I'm not going to sit here and go crazy on her. But at the same time, Bree Turner, you just got here. Your fans, Indiana Fever fans, are just now accepting you into the organization. Wait for proof to come out to do something like this. One thing you notice about Caitlin Clark, go on her Instagram. She didn't post that bullshit that the Indiana Fever put out. Oh, we're aware of the allegations and all this shit. Caitlin Clark didn't post that. But Sydney Colson did. Aaliyah Boston did. Everybody else posted it. But Caitlin Clark didn't. Why? Because there's no proof. There's no proof. Rose Kranz, I appreciate you, my guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no proof. And then I don't like how she turned the comments off. I'm going to be honest. If you're going to talk that shit, leave the comments on.
Oh, she did that? All right, let me go in because I'm tired of she fired me up right here. Mm-hmm. Like you said, she already got priors. She got priors, right? Of being a Twitter finger race baiter, advocate, and activist, and all of that type of stuff instead of a basketball player. And this is before we even got to really see her play basketball. And so that rubbed us the wrong way. And then what did she do? She kind of got off of the Twitter and she got in the gym. And she was working, and we took a liking to her. Then you hear her talk. She's soft-spoken, feminine, all that type of stuff. You're like, oh, you sure you don't got somebody else on your Twitter feed doing that type of stuff? Because you don't seem and sound like the same girl. But now, here, you're on the team, made the team. The league saying they investigating. Fever did some punk shit, too. And we got to talk about Fever doing this punk shit, even, falling in line with the Wnba on an investigation instead of being outraged that you would even promote that this is you trying to investigate us, the only team that brings fans to the arenas bring people watching the game on their TV. You want to try to annihilate them and ridicule them and call them racist and all of this stuff. And y'all don't even have no evidence of it, but y'all been saying this forever, it seems like. Y'all been saying this since last year. Caitlin Clark fans this. First, it was Caitlin Clark fans. Now, when everybody started loving on all of the girls, Kelsey Pistol Mitchell, Lexi Hall, Timmy Fag Bagnelli, we rocked with everybody. And then now it was the Indiana Fever fans. Now it's the Indiana Fever fans. And so I'm sitting here like, Bree, you say, I hope the appropriate actions are taken if they found somebody being guilty. Of course, appropriate actions will be taken if somebody was saying, hey, you black, ugly, monkey-looking girl. Okay. Of course, if they get caught saying that, they're going to go. Y'all act as if it's a whole side of a 18,000-seated arena of fans. And then what you going to do then? What you going to block all of them? It's only, again, man, this shit really pisses me off. I can't even get my words right.
No, I don't like the fact that it says, I still believe it's better safe than sorry when it comes to player safety. You're in the Indiana Fever organization. They should have top-notch safety. They should have you playing with Caitlin Clark. You shouldn't have to worry about anything. Security should be top-notch in that thing. I'm sure when you walk in the Indiana in-game bridge, you are getting patted down. You got anything on you? Open them armpits. What you got with you? Just go through the scanner, double back through the scanner. Take your shoes off. I need to see everything.
Yeah.
You're not getting in there with anything. Player safety should be top-notch in the Indiana organization. And I'm sure for sure.
That's the only. I'm sure, and you. Hopefully, I'm right about this, but I'm sure nobody's ran out on the WNBA floor and tackled a WNBA player before. That happens in every sport: soccer, baseball, NFL, NBA. A fan has ran on the floor numerous times throughout the years in history, and that's real safety. I don't believe it's happening in the WNBA. I don't believe it. And so you're talking about player safety off of what? Words? We need to protect the player's safety off of what? Somebody saying, hey, you're trash out there. You look terrible. You can't make a layup. You bum. Oh, that harmed you? You're not safe because people are saying, hey, get your ass in the gym and get off Twitter. Shut up. That's going to harm you? Because ain't nobody physically coming close to harming y'all at all. So so you talking about words. That's what really killed me is when they say players' safety and their welfare. All right, we need to treat this like golf.
I don't like the wording she used. I don't like the wording. Something about her profile picture right now with the wording she used is pissing me off. Something about it is the bigoted behavior directed at players. If something was directed at you guys, why didn't you turn around and say something?
Right.
Why?
Right. And the fact that let me give a shout out to the
Reese fan wanted CC arrested. Going back in the game and getting triple-double. Reese fans want CC arrested. Oh, because she got... Well, here's the difference. Caitlin Clark's a baller. One's not. One begs for a triple-double off the free throw line with 2 seconds left in the game, down 30. And one was up 35 with 7 minutes left in the game. And really, she wanted to come in and get DeWanna Bonner her 2 points, which she knew. And someone told her she probably needed 1 rebound. Hey, if you're putting belt to ass up 35, Angel Reese. I'm talking specifically to Angel Reese fans right now. If Angel Reese, if you're beating people by 35 and you're giving me a triple-double, a nice one with no free throws and doing all the extra and begging for the ball, congratulations on your triple-double. But when you're begging and not only begging, you're getting the ball and then you're fucking blowing layups to get your triple-double and then you're getting bailed out with foul calls, that's when it becomes an issue. It's like you at that point you don't even care about winning. You care about your triple double. So that's the difference right there. One was having a great time putting belt to ass, and one was begging while your teammates look pitiful because you guys are losing, while you're begging for the ball to have your triple or your double double for your fans. No, I'm not cool with that.
Not at all.
I'm not cool with that, bro. Come on, man.
And then we have.
Nah, for real. Hey, let Angel Reese do that to Tim. Yeah. Angel Reese, act like that with Timpson. Try that.
And then we got the Fever. We are aware of the allegations of inappropriate fan conduct during yesterday's game. She right. We are aware of the allegations of inappropriate fan conduct during yesterday's game. And we are working closely with the WNBA to complete their investigation. We stand firm in our commitment to providing a safe environment for all WNBA players. Now, you was telling me before the stream that they had, while we was at practice, they was doing interviews, taking girls one by one, investigating this situation.
Guys, I want you to understand, I was so mad today. Pope, what time did I hit you today?
Probably around
like 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning. Yeah, I was so mad. I hit Pope at like 10 in the morning. It wasn't even noon yet. I said, hey, bro, we cooking up the live today. We cooking up the live today. I was so furious. And then I was only mad about the statement. And then midway through the day, I saw this dumbass tweet. Then I saw Caitlin Clark doing an interview out of her practice time while they have an upcoming game versus Atlanta Dream. You guys are pulling our players to talk about what happened at the game. What happened at the game was we put belt to ass and you guys are crying about it, making up this false stuff. Come on, man.
Can you imagine asking the players, did you hear monkey noise? Shout out to Tim McClain. Right, like, what? And that's what I mean from Breonna Turner and the other black players on the Indiana Fever. I'm going to need y'all now, Dewana Bonner, all of y'all, Sydney Colson, to really start standing up for the fans, man.
The black players.
I need the black players on the Indiana Fever team to say, man, we don't hear none of that shit y'all saying. Y'all hearing? We don't hear it. We're on the same floor at the same time. We don't hear it. So stop saying our fans this, because y'all went from it was online at first. Online is out of control. Now, when people called you out like, you idiots, y'all listening to people online, you don't even know who these people is. People don't even got faces, and you worried about what people say online, y'all sound dumb. So then y'all took it to, oh, it's when we go to Indiana. Oh, it's crazy to play there. You got Asia Wilson. Oh, it's so rough and tough to play there because the fans, they just making it nasty. They nasty. Like, what? That's bogus. It's not the truth, right? And so I need the black players for the Fever to say, hey, yo, this is out of line. Y'all out of line. And we trying to do a negotiation for a CBA. But yeah, like you said, how we supposed to get, we don't want bringing the money in, but y'all want to tell them, stop bringing the money in, but yet pay us more money.
They're going to shoot themselves in the foot, bro.
Idiot.
They're going to shoot themselves in the foot. I mean, I would understand it's like for majority of teams in the league, you know, most of your fans pay those $3 tickets sitting up in the sky, up in the rafters. The shit they say, you know what I'm saying? You're not hearing them at all. So I understand you in an arena where there's so many fucking voices, you might be hearing shit. Like you might just be lost, like thinking you're hearing something, but that's not really what you're hearing. I understand that. Like your fans, you can probably hear clearly what they're saying, but when you get in Indiana, there's probably so many voices, you probably just, you thinking shit. Like you can't like, oh, they said this, but no. Like, how can you be in an arena with that many people? You cannot hear what they're saying. It's not possible.
Right.
It's not possible, bro.
And if they that close to where players can hear what they saying, that mean these are courtside ticket seaters. These are people that's sitting right on the floor. And again, You're not about to risk paying all that money because this not a Las Vegas Aces ticket that's gonna cost $20. This ain't a Seattle Storm, LA Sparks that's gonna cost you $10 to get in. This is Caitlin Clark is $500, $600 on average to get in the game. So imagine what the courtside people is paying to sit there. You think they're gonna get risk getting kicked out of a game so they can say a racial slur to you?
Mm-hmm.
No, man, that's not even realistic, man. That's not even. That's why I'm so pissed about the investigation. It's like, okay, if I'm Kathy Engelbert or whoever running the WNBA, to whoever sent, and you come to me and say, "Hey, man, we heard some sounds out the crowd that was wild," I'm gonna say, "Okay, nigga," and so
no, I'm gonna say, "Hey,
what? It's
I'm
a
gonna say, make it louder.
basketball game." The fuck are you? What you think you supposed to hear? Take your ass to a golf match or a tennis match or a handball match and shut the fuck up.
Oh.
That's what you want to do.
Hey, this is what I mean. They want to be famous. They want to be pros. They want the bright lights, but they can't handle the criticism. They can't handle it, man. They start making shit up.
I'm telling you, shit had me pissed off all day.
No bueno. Oh, me too. Me too.
Man.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I hit Pope early. Like, hey, bro, I'm fired up. I felt disrespected, bro. Like, for real. I felt disrespected from someone not only who loves the game, but someone who actually talks about the game, the WNBA, who talks about Caitlin Clark. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how many content creators there are. I don't know. It's growing by the day. But what I'm saying is, we put so much time into this, not just me, not just you. I respect all content creators. I respect all fans. We put our time into this. We spent 2-3 hours watching this game. We spend time watching the Indiana Fever's YouTube pages and things like that. We spend time liking and going on Instagram and supporting their page. What happened to the now you know? It's like we come out the first game, we put belt to ass, and we put all this money behind production and all these commercials and all this build up, and we do exactly what we said we're gonna do, and now we're making a statement like being sorry. We're sorry.
Right.
Well,
Right.
I'm sorry. We hurt your feelings.
Wow.
What? I was lost, bro. I was literally genuinely. I was lost, bro.
Come on, Fever.
It's a little bit of a slap to our face, bro. Like, we show out for y'all. We support y'all. But the second Angel Reese fan or somebody, they want to say our fans, they're accusing our fans. It should be fuck that. Hey, we're not releasing nothing until there's proof. Because now what's happening? Now the proof came out. The proof was a soundbite, which I said you guys are getting mad about AI edits in 2025, and now we're doing all of this. We're taking our girls away from practice. We're putting out statements. That means our social media team and our script writers have to come out with this bullshit. Our editors have to come out with this shit. And now everybody's blasting this. Now it's making it look like Indiana Fever fans are shit. They're terrible. And it's like, wow. Bro, I feel disrespected. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm taking it a little too far. I feel disrespected, bro.
No, I feel super disrespected. I'm ready for the Fever to start standing up. Because again, y'all, like you just said, man, you just laid that down so beautifully. Y'all have done all of this stuff beautifully. Your social media handles from the Facebook to the Instagram to the Twitter to I don't know if you got a TikTok, but if you did, I'm sure that thing is on point too. Your YouTube, everything has been on point from top to bottom. The way y'all hired Kelly Cristobal, the way you demoted Lynn Dunn, but still kept her around, how you got rid of the way just everything. It's just been all A1 sauce. And then you come give us this great value bullshit right here. I don't do great values, okay? A1, I need the real stuff. Y'all bringing me this. Y'all, we're working it. Again, this is my biggest issue. Y'all say Fever fans. When okay, even if I agree with you and say, okay, maybe you heard a racial slur. It's from one or two people. maybe 3. It's not Fever fans. You got to say, okay, somebody at the game said a racial slur. I could go with that. And we're looking into that person. But to say the fans, the Fever fans, and come on, man. No, man. It's somebody might have said something. That don't mean that's the whole fan base or whole one half of a side of an arena, an 18,000 seater, said that type stuff. We don't do that. Oh, my boy OS, he caught that. I don't do great value, son. Yeah, man. It's ridiculous.
It's bad, bro. It's bad. It's bad because let's just say, guys, let me be honest with you, man. Let's just say all the Fever fans decided, oh, since you want to make a statement, let's boycott the. And what happens if nobody shows up to the Fever games? That's absolutely impossible. I just want you guys to know that's absolutely impossible. People are going to go watch Caitlin play basketball. But I'm just saying, if they came together as a clan and said, you know what? Fuck the WNBA. The whole Fever fan base, Caitlin Clark fan base, fuck the WNBA. You guys think the WNBA is going to last? You think I'm going to be talking about this shit? I already got tired of this shit. It's so draining. Arguing with Angel Reese fans and thinking that she's this. And how the fuck did they put Angel Reese in the top 25?
Oh, wow.
Like, let's get back to this. So, this league, I think everybody has this, like, the league is turning a profit now, and oh, we're in such a better space, and oh, the eyes are on us. That can be taken away like this from one player. I just want you guys to understand that. I'm not here to shit on the league. Well, I'm shitting on the league because they shit on itself, if I'm being honest. The league shits on itself. It truly does. And I told my fan base this, Pope. Let me just tell you this. You know, I haven't been making as much videos with the Fever and just the WNBA in general. And it's really because I start to really see what this league is. I'm really starting to see what this league is. They're proving why every male says what they say about this league. It's being proven. And this is no disrespect to anybody, man. It's just the league is one way. It's majority black players. I get it. A lot of them like to date each other and things like that. I get it. But the things they've been saying about Paige coming in and how it's so easy for her and they respect her because she speaks out on black people and black women, and it's really eye-opening, bro. It's eye-opening. I'm not saying it should be one way or one way. But it's very clear that this league doesn't like what Caitlin Clark is doing because she's white. Me personally, I'm not a person who likes to speak on that. That's why I'm getting a little hesitant right now. But that's unfortunately what this league is about, bro. This is not a professional basketball league, guys. This is not a professional basketball league by any means.
Not at all. It is
not at all.
They're not professionals.
This is not a professional league. And that's why I've been pulling back just a little bit. And that's why you guys see me on live, because I don't give a fuck no more. Like, that's why I'm spending time on live. Like, I'd rather just talk to my dog and talk to y'all, man. Talk to the chat.
No, but like, keep putting belt to ass, like just because that's what they want. They want us to get black fatigue. This is what I'm saying. Feeling black fatigue from WNBA and Angel Reese playing race card. That's why that title I put up there, because we did, like last year. I got tired of it, and I took a little break and so on and so forth. But it's like, man, because what they keep trying to push, especially to our children and everything like that, and to the people in general, it's just a division of race war to me. It's like it's just race bait in its finest. So they need people like us to keep smashing and saying, no, we see the BS. We see the BS here. We see the BS there. So it can keep getting put in the algorithm. As much as they saying, oh, it's racist, I want just as many or more people saying, bullshit, you're full of shit. And that's what we need, because obviously if we just let them run with their narrative, then they're going to be able to get that off. They're gonna be able to get that off. So God need his soldiers, because again, I don't think it's a race war. I think it becomes down to good and evil. And because it don't matter what race you are, if you are a person of a good person, good-hearted, spirited person, you see Angel Reese following Caitlin Clark all around the court and doing this to her and doing this to her at the end of the game. It don't matter what race you are. If you're a good person, you say, "Oh, that's wrong. That's unsportsmanlike." You understand me? It's the end of the game. Usually people pound, shake hands, hug it out, good fight, good battle. And because competitors respect competitors. And so when you compete at a high level, if you get the best of me and how much I put in work in this and you got the best. So I now know you put in work too. Good stuff, man. You put in the work. You had to beat us because we put in the work. So for her to do that, nobody call it out. For her to get up off of a regular foul and run in Caitlin Clark's face and nobody call it out, I'm like, yeah, man, we fatigued with this BS because she black, and now we got to go through this whole investigations and all of it. What? Because people were booing her while she's shooting free throws. Come on, man.
And let me double up on that, man. And it's not just like, and I'm gonna be very like Frank's. We're gonna be frank right now, right?
Yes.
I don't think Angel Reese is that good of a basketball player.
Not at all.
I don't. And I haven't came out and said that on the internet. I'm letting you guys know. I don't think Angel Reese is that good of a basketball player, right? The fact that there's so many people on her side who are pumping up this girl's head, she thinks she's so good that she doesn't need to put in double time, triple time. She needs to be at the fucking gym right now while I'm speaking. You're a professional basketball player, Angel Reese. There's no way you should be looking how you look on the offensive end, traveling around and shit. At the end of the day, me and you, we're basketball fans. I don't want to see no bullshit ass little league basketball. Like, you look like you should be in the YMCA, Angel Reese. How dare they put, rookie of the year conversations? Are you fucking crazy? Aaliyah Edwards is 5 times better than her. Rickea Jackson is 5 times better than her. So just because you guys hear me talk about the Indiana Fever a lot, I could talk about black players as well. I talk about Tiffany Hayes. I talk about Rickea Jackson. I have videos from last year, highlights on Rickea Jackson. And I was saying, how dare y'all disrespect Rickea Jackson for not even put her in the conversations over Angel Reese? And she's black. So how can you guys sit up there on Twitter and call me racist because I like Caitlin Clark's basketball game? No, I like hoops. Because Caitlin Clark, if she was Asian, I would be doing the same thing. If she was Indian, I'd be doing the same thing right now.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care if she's white or not.
Right.
The reason people go at Angel Reese is because you give us the content, Angel. How is it that you've been in the league for a year and you look worse? How? How is it that you have no basketball IQ, Angel Reese? You think you're a point guard? You dribble the ball at your chin. You're not a point guard. You are not a point guard. And you know what else pisses me off? It's her interviews. The reporter asked her about her finishing on her right hand since she's right-handed or something about finishing. She goes, I'm right-handed. Like, with an attitude. And it's like, not only do we like Caitlin Clark's game, we like her personality. We like her interviews. We like how she dresses as a professional athlete. We like how she just talks with so much basketball IQ, her knowledge of the game, the way she carries herself as a real pro. And then I want to point something out as well. You look at Sophie Cunningham, how she was dressed at the game. She was in sweats and a sweater. Indiana Fever sweats. Let Angel Reese be on the bench. You got chains on like you a rapper and shit. You wearing all this, you got your booty out and all kind of shit. Bro, we're sports fans. We're not here. We're not here at a concert. We're here for professional sports. Angel Reese, you're one of the only players in the league who plays with fake nails. You're one of the only players in the league who has the time to put all this makeup on. And you're not good at basketball? That's why people get on her. It's not just that she's black. It's because you're not putting in the proper work to even get better. That's why me and you shouldn't have bloopy season part 2. There shouldn't be a bloopy season part 2. You're a fucking professional. How is it that we have a bloopy season part 2? How is it that you giving us 6 bloopies in the first game, Angel Reese? How is it that you get the ball and you go up for a layup with 3 defenders on you? You get the rebound. You ain't ever heard of a kick out reset?
Never.
You ain't ever heard of a reset the position?
Her coaches obviously don't say that too. I've been saying that a long time.
I'm genuinely lost, bro. And guys, it's not just Angel Reese, but it's just like it's part of the media putting her in the top 25. It's part of them saying that she was rookie of the year last year, trying to compare her to Caitlin Clark. It's her fan base saying that she's better than Caitlin Clark. It's her fan base saying that rebounds win championships. Clearly not. We beat your ass and she had 17 rebounds. Obviously, the rebounds didn't mean shit. How you have 7 offensive rebounds and only had 12 points?
Right.
How? How are you supposed to be a point forward and you had 1 assist with 5 turnovers? How? Yeah. I don't get it, bro. And guys, if there was an Angel Reese who was white and she did everything, had an attitude like Angel Reese, she wore and showed her ass like Angel Reese, and she wasn't, you know what I'm saying, she's blowing layups left and right as a pro, I'd be on her ass as well if she was white. It does not matter the color.
Hey,
I don't know where they get this.
Chad, hold on 1 second. What hand?
Yeah, I got off on a little rant.
What hand she shooting with? What hand she shooting with? Let me know, chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know, Connor.
It's terrible.
What
bro.
hand she shooting with? Can anybody see it? It should be quick. What hand she shooting with? She's shooting with her fucking left hand. The bitch don't know what hand she is. She's shooting with her motherfucking left right here every time. She's an idiot. This should tell you right here, right now. She told the people, I'm right-handed. Bitch, no, you not. You dumb asshole. You left-handed. That looked like a left hand to me, stupid.
Oh,
you
shit.
Deserve to have an issue with the reporter as if and the reporter was thrown off. That's new news to us. Because we've been watching you play, goofball. You shoot with your left hand, stupid. This girl know her left from right, man. It's no saving her. Go ahead.
This is the problem, though. She doesn't even watch herself play basketball. She doesn't even watch film, probably, bro. There's no way. She travels way too much, bro. Bro, she has no basketball IQ. I don't even want to talk about defense. Her defense and rotations and knowing when to switch, bro, she's lost. She's lost out there, bro. She's lost. Like, how? And then when she made, bro, please find the clip where she made the layup where Caitlin didn't even attempt it. She just walked past her. Let me find it. I'm going to send it to you right now. She just walked past her like, hey, you can have this.
Right.
How did she do that?
Yeah.
And then she tossed the ball. It almost went over the fucking backboard. And she made the layup. But goddamn, how you doing a 2-hand push?
Bitch don't know her left from her right.
Bro, and then they just, she's a champion. She's this. I don't give a damn. She's a professional athlete now. The number one, I should never have to talk about a professional athlete on how to make a goddamn layup. I don't care if we pay you $20 goddamn dollars. There's no way. There's no way you should be missing that many layups a game. It's the first game, and we got bloopies.
Bloopies.
Not one. We got at least 5 bloopies.
5 bloopies.
And I don't even be counting the turnovers. Her turnovers are just dumb turnovers. Stupid. Just dumbass turnovers. It's not even like a good attempt. Like, at least Caitlin shit, it'd be like, okay, you trying to get the pass out or something. You trying to, Like the timing's off. Your turnovers be just dumb shit. I'm just like, I'm so lost, bro. Any player who has to second guess himself, hesitate. Should I shoot it? Should I not? It's like she's playing with a voice in her head, like she's second guessing herself. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with this girl? And that goes back to her trainer with the Gucci shoes that you called out. What kind of fucking trainer is that? What the fuck? You're a pro. You're out there doing a 30-second highlight reel of a training. And that shit you don't even do in the game. You don't even do that in the game, Angel. What are you shooting threes for? Granted, she made a 3. But it's like, bro, our players were playing 10 feet back. We'll let you shoot that 3 all game.
All game.
Come on, man.
Yeah, shout out to damn, what do you say? Where is it? I'm laughing. Okay, Edwin Montgomery, I'm laughing with you, bro, about the left hand, but be careful. I'm left-handed, but grew up playing ball and baseball right-handed, and I'm good, but I'm laughing. Okay, so yes, me too. Listen, me too. I shoot the pistol with my left hand. You see how smooth I got my shit? It's not the same. I don't even know how to do that like that with the right. I write with my right. Okay, so again, I eat with my left. I bat with my left. So okay, I do certain things with my right, but if you ask me, I'm right-handed. I use my right more than I use my left, but I do use my left for a lot of stuff too. But I use my right much more. And to me, this is my strongest hand still, even though I'm ambidextrous. My right is my strongest. So if I got a reporter asking me about my left hand, I'm not going to sit there and say, yeah, I'm left-handed. Even though I know my strongest hand is right. I shoot with my right, but I'm going to sit and tell you, yeah, I'm left-handed. Do you mean ambidextrous? Because you're not left-handed, lady, or right-handed in her case. You're not right-handed. You shoot the ball with your left. That's your strong hand. Whatever you shoot that, however much the ball weigh, whatever you shoot that with, that's your strongest hand. So yeah, that just killed me.
It's bro. It's the moves, it's the everything, bro. She has one move. She drives into the defender. She just tries to do like a quick spin. Bro, I've never seen a girl get blocked more than her. Have you ever seen a basketball player get blocked more than her?
I've never.
I've never seen that shit. Bro, I've never seen somebody get blocked 3-4 times a game.
Not even a short player.
No, and she's fucking, that's what I'm saying, bro. How the fuck are you getting blocked left and right? You're getting blocked left and right, dog. It's crazy.
I've never seen that.
And the crazy part about it, the players blocking her, they're not even jumping. They're not even jumping, bro. They just, get that shit out of here. That weak ass shit. Man, it's crazy to me, bro.
Not even jumping. She bring it right to him all the time. She is so terrible. I mean, I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. But hey,
not at all,
man. It's been good chopping it with you like always. We're gonna come back. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, our live, our post game, our lives, period. Because tonight y'all showed out and showed up for us.
For sure. On a Monday night, for sure.
You know what I mean? Money Mondays, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
So good looking out. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all subscribing to both our channels. You feel me? Because again, my guy, he brings the great content. But yeah, y'all get it like you don't really get it nowhere else over here when me and Connor come together and bring these lives to you.
Let me just shout out a couple guys real quick before we go. Shout out to Ryan Kroos. He been rocking with me from one of my like day one channels, bro. Like he's been giving me insight. Like he was one of the guys like on one of my not old channels, but one of my channels from last year, one of my other channels. He been rocking for sure. So shout out to you, Ryan. You've been here the whole chat. Shout out to Adrian Bowman for sure. You've been showing love for about a year. I see you everywhere, not just with me and Pope. You show love everywhere across the board. Shout out to I think his name was Rosecrans something. One second. Let me find him in the chat. Shout out to Rosecrans.
Yeah,
he's showing love to both channels, like always, putting the link. And there's someone on here who's always making sure they're hitting the like button, man. So shout out to you. I forgot your name. I can't find you in the chat right now. Shout out to Rebecca. What's her name? Rebecca Guts. I'm just gonna say that. Gutsweiler. Shout out to you. And shout out to pretty much everybody, man. It's a Monday night. You guys are showing love. We got 300 in the chat. The chat is on fire. You guys are interacting with the chat as well. And that's just gonna be good because people are gonna come back to the lives and they're gonna know the chat is active. And we appreciate that as people who are doing this podcast and being on live with you, because we like to look at the chat and interact with you guys and, you know, just kind of feed off you guys. So we appreciate that 100%. Anybody who smashed the like button as well, anybody who donated, anybody who subbed up, it's love, bro, for real. It's love, 100%. Any content creators who came in here and didn't show love and not just show love and didn't want to talk or whatever, just kind of peeped in here, see what they talking about. Hey, shout out to y'all too, man. We know you guys watch. We know you guys watch. Shout out to you guys too, man. Straight up, man.
That's my guy, Connor, man. That's our time, man. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We're going to do the pre-game show live and the post-game show. Our post-game lives go crazy. Last game, we did almost 10,000, 9.4 at the end of it. So it was real fun times, man, because we're going to break down the game like it need to be broke down. So
yes, sir.
Hit the like button, subscribe, share this live and all that good stuff, man, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Tap in. Peace and love.
Yep. All right, chat.